Leo, welcome back to another Four Paths Healing Tarot message. My name is Dee. We're doing things a little bit different today. We're doing a love reading today. So whoever's been on your mind, or whoever you are connected to, or whoever you feel you have a recent connection to, this is who this reading is about. Okay? I have three placements on the table. One for the connection, whatever that is, because let's just be real, Leo, when we connect with someone is self, the other person, and the thing that we build together. So there's a placement for that. I'll share with you what's here. Then I have some cards out here for your feelings, intentions for the connection, and for the person that you're dealing with as well. So let's start with the connection. Leo, it does not feel like you and this person are connected right now. Now, it could be that for some of you, you literally are not talking. You're not talking. Or it's about to close, or there's some closure. If you're not completely disengaged from each other, there is a deep lack of communication that is meaningful. As if there was a time where you all connected, there was fluidity in your relationship, fluid communication. But right now, it's just not, it's not like that right now. The communication is not there. It also feels like someone is waiting for an apology about something. And Leo, it feels like, and switch around the energies how you need to, but it feels like you are the one who's waiting for an apology from this other person. With the Four of Swords being here, some flared up energy here, and you're holding on. I'm not going to let this relationship move forward if I don't get it. Other cards for this placement, the Hermit, as well as the Four of Cups. So with all of these fours, three fours, the only four that is not here is the Four of Wands, which would suggest that there's unity and belonging. That's not here. But the other three fours are here, which feels like stagnancy. Also, beneath the deck that I used for this placement is the Empress in reverse. And then beneath that is the King of Wands, which this feels like this is the other person. And here you are waiting for your apology, waiting for something to change. It's like there's something that you're wanting from this other person and they're not showing up. This feels like this other person's just kind of hugging this tree, sitting there, maybe lollygagging. I don't even know if that's a universal word. I'm from the Midwest, and so we used to say that, lollygagging. Taking their time. But this is also kind of like a ghosting card, so there's lack of communication. But this also feels like perhaps this person is really have gone within, and it could feel like they've ghosted from the relationship. But from the cards out here, this person has drawn themselves back in for sure. These two cards indicate being within the heart, within the love, maybe having a little temper tantrum about something, not wanting to do their part, but it's quiet. They're just kind of in their own mind, they're in their own heart, but there's stagnancy here. There's no movement because of what this is, the fours, and what feels like you waiting for something. Leo, there's something that you know would turn this around, because for the cards that you have beneath your deck is the Wheel of Fortune. And then beneath that, wow, this is powerful. So cross watchers, watch, because this is important. I didn't see these cards here. I just started pulling them. The Wheel of Fortune here. So if this thing doesn't happen, this wheel does not keep moving. I'm thinking of this as more of like the Chariot, right? I know that this is more like karma, luck, but for this reading and for what's going on, this feels like to get things turning again in a way that is good and beautiful in the relationship. Without that apology, without that contact, without that thing being addressed, that's not going to happen. But if that apology comes, the wheel begins to move again, movement returns in the relationship, and then the Ace of Pentacles, new beginning, opportunity for growth. That's what's coming up for you, Leo, in your cards. So let's go on over to you. Let's get out of what the relationship is. Let's go over to you. I pulled some oracle cards for you to get an idea of the true intention of your heart. It says, we need to let each other go. And I wish that I could share with you this good news. I wish I could share my good news with you. So this also feels like you are not together with this person. Or if you are, there's kind of like this silent treatment thing happening, and your life is still moving forward. You're still going to work. You're still working on your businesses. You're still doing the family thing. You're still having time with the kiddos. You're still doing what it is that you do. So life is still moving and news is coming in. But you feel like right now, because of this weird place where the communication is not there, you still would like to be able to share things with this person, because this person you had a connection with. This is like your friend, it feels like. But because of what's going on, whether you've walked away or you have walked away emotionally and mentally and emotionally, excuse me, you don't feel like you can make them privy to the things that are happening in your life. Also, what popped out for you, the 10 of Cups, the 8 of Cups reverse, and the 4 of Cups reverse. So I'm just going to be honest with you, Leo. This feels like you probably do want to walk away. You probably have walked away, but it's been hard. It's been hard for you. And it feels like you are at a place where you're thinking, should I just surrender this? Did I make the right decision? Also, this feels like, Leo, you are, because of this being reversal, you're confronting some inner emotions right now. Whatever happened in this love dynamic recently, whatever you're working through, it's triggered some deeper passion, emotion, something that likely has been suppressed for some time. It's triggered that for you. And through this, it's pushing you to go really within to examine some things within yourself, how you feel, how you show up in a relationship. Why do I show up like this in a relationship? If I walk away, what does this really mean for me? And then the 4 of Pentacles, kind of letting go and surrendering. So that's what you're working through right now. I will say the overarching feeling, more than the cards right now, for what you are working through right now is you feel like it's time to let go, because you don't know how to move things forward, and you don't feel like you can move things forward if this person does not do A, B, C, or D. But it feels like you do not want to. You don't want to let things go. But things are so stagnant. Things are so tight and closed off. It's not even the same kind of relationship dynamic for you anymore. And so that's what has you in this place where we need to just go ahead and just drop this then. If it's going to be like this, what's the benefit of that? For your person, the oracle messages that describe the intentions that are in their heart, what they really feel for you, Leo, is I want to feel that way again. I cannot stop thinking about you. This person possibly is a stubborn person. And whatever it is that you're doing on your end, whatever this is for you, they're feeling it, because they're feeling rejected. They're feeling on the outs of your love, but they also have the Empress on their side. They hold the power right now to make this grow and move forward. I don't know if they realize that, but for things to keep growing, for the love to return, they hold the power. And then also I have the Death card here. This person is feeling like this is an end. They're feeling like it's over. So for those of you who have really walked away, I don't feel like this person really understands that, Leo, you'd be willing to consider love again if they just would understand what it is that you need. This also feels like boundary too, being a wand here. And so it feels like they just feel like this is what it is. It feels like, Leo, they're kind of feeling defeated, and they feel like the only option they have is to close it up and give it up. But they have the love. They have love within them. They are wanting things to grow. It just feels like right now they feel trapped in that there's nothing more that they can do. Leo, I don't know how this is resonating, but whoever you're dealing with, if you want this person, they are not aware of what it is that has us at a standstill. And Leo, it's possible that you feel like they know good and well what it is, but looking at these cards, I don't think they really understand. Beneath the deck, though, I know that I messed up everything. I don't know what that means. They know that, perhaps, or if this is you switching the energy around, you're aware of that. But I don't think this other person knows that there's something that could be done to fix this, to bring this back around, that an apology can be had. They don't realize that, and that you're waiting for something to turn this around. That's what I have for you, Leo. I love you. If you like this space here and you have not subscribed, I'd love for you to join the family. This channel is gradually growing because of your love. Thank you, God. Thank you. That means that maybe this is actually helping somebody, and that's the whole goal of this. If you can't subscribe, you're like, I understand. I'm just glad that you're here, and hopefully I get to see you next time. And I will be back on with you next week. Take care. Bye.